Boots on the ground, putting it down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mickey D. I host The Scoop. We have a special guest with us this evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in this wonderful world of ours. I'm with precious metals specialist Lawrence Stripling, gold, silver guy that I promised, returning guest. Lawrence, welcome back to The Scoop. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing real good.
Good on this evening. Yeah, I would say so. Ladies and gentlemen, put your comments in. Let me know where you are. If you can hear us loud and clear, let me know what city you're in. Uh, Gold and silver. Oh my, oh my. But let me give a program note real quick. I'm going to do a uranium squeeze-upple uh, special video here later on today. So we'll hit the uranium stocks and I'll show you just exactly what our baby knockouts are doing and why they're doing so well. But tonight, today, the morning, wherever you are, we want to talk gold and silver because, Lawrence, when silver crashed through that 3250 resistance area, the 33 plus, and gold over 2,700 an ounce. This is really big. This is huge. That's why we're on with you. This is big. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think it can continue or what? And later on, we're gonna give him he's gonna give us his favorite baby knockout, his favorite gold silver baby knockout. So stay tuned for that, y'all. Stay tuned for that. But tell us, do you think this can continue?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is just the beginning. I believe that it's just gonna just keep on rolling. And shoot, I was talking to a guy the other day, and I was telling him about silver, and he said that he had purchased like I believe it was like 5,000 5,000 ounces of like silver.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what he said. So but I thought, wow, man, it's like you're really into it. So a lot of people are really buying into it, because you see it on the commercials now, and they get the coin shows, and you see it on everything now, and it's like silver's just everywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I the gold is and the silver they are late night. You know how the infomercials come on, yeah, just like you're saying, they're inundated with just gold, silver everywhere. It's
Yeah, everybody, I guess they're saying, well, it is a safe haven,
yeah,
and it's somewhere to put your money at because, with the people are just unsure, I guess, but
I'm
it's like,
sure.
but like the precious metals, it's always a good deal.
Yeah. I did a video here a few days ago, and I was putting uranium and silver together because the fuel rods take a lot of silver in the nuclear reactors, and I was trying to put this trade together. I have been for the last 4 or 5 years. Been trying to put it together on YouTube, but I think people are starting to see some of the things now. The real catalyst, what is really driving silver? Is it gold and then silver follows, or there's all these different applications for silver. It's used in darn near everything from photography to like I said to nuclear reactors to you name it. Is the big drive the industrial applications or China, or what do you think the big driver is here?
Um, it's just affordable,
Yeah,
you know. Like, of course, you've got the gold, which is like everybody's got the gold standard because everybody loves gold because, just because it's gold pretty much. And then, so that ratio, the silver to gold ratio, it
yeah,
seems like, for a while there, it seemed like it was, they were closing the gap, but it seems like silver is just gangbusters, just starting
yeah,
to pick up. But it's like, it's pretty much undervalued, silver is the move. So, it's like, and then you got gold, which is, holds that. value, and silver usually runs right behind it.
Yeah. When you look at the chart, like when we look at the charts and stuff, we're looking at clean breakout. Uh, do you think silver will? I know in your book, Silver Basics for New Investors, you got it. Where's it? Where you got it? Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Yeah, that book right there, ladies and gentlemen, on Amazon.com. You can get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook. Yeah, I see the Eagles on there, huh? You got the real thing you got in your safety deposit box there at the bank, huh? But that's the real, ladies and gentlemen. That is a picture there. The silver, for you collectors and all, you put your stuff away, and there it is right there. You can get a copy of that on Amazon.com. You get the audiobook, paperback book, or the ebook. Um, when you look at the charts though, and you see 33, I'm keying on that 32, 50, 35. Can are we just going to bounce up to 37, 38, or are we going to 50? What is your opinion on
I think it'll take steps. It'll be maybe $1 or two a day. It all
that? Oh,
depends on as we get closer. Hate to say with the election and everything, because I know everybody's talking about it. Got all the commercials on, and everybody's probably tired of hearing about it. But
yeah.
with that, that's a big factor in it too. So
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not stock advice. We're not stockbrokers, not money managers, not financial advisors. We're authors and researchers, and I'm here with Lawrence Stripling, best-selling author. Uh, he's given us his opinion on gold and silver. You thinking that we're going to get those dollar days like we had this past come today? Basically, we had that, $1 or two. We're going to start getting that and just stepping our way up and back. Do you see a pull? Could we go back to 26, 27 an ounce for silver?
I'm thinking maybe if we do go back, probably 30. But I'm thinking that we'll just go forward from here, and just the old slow and steady wins the race. Because well, look at gold. It's like gold's been it's got the days where it was just jumping like leaps and will silver do the same? It should. But as far as just jumping out and breaking out and going $20 or something like that, I don't see it jumping that much. But I see it compared to gold, it's just kind of just steady and yeah, just slow and steady. And it's been like that for years, because if you think about it, not long ago it was like $18 $18 an ounce.
Yeah, it wasn't
You
very
know,
long.
yeah, went through
I,
the 20, pretty good.
yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to go through the 30s like that, and then hit that next plateau, which is probably going to be about I'd say probably about 37, and then go on to 40, and just kind of do it in $3 increments.
I hate to date myself, but I remember when Warren Buffett was at $4 and $5 buying up this stuff like it was nothing. Oh, I see you got your baby knockout mug there. Yeah. Nice, nice. Like
Yeah,
that, like that,
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah.
All good, all good. Everybody, let's have a cheer for gold and silver for the week. Yeah. And we can have another week like this. I mean, even my miners here, because I'm really overweight. My portfolio is overweight uranium, but this week we actually got uh, the gold and silver stocks just boom took off. Did very very well. And what about yours? Do you have a favorite baby doc out in there?
Actually, I do. Uh,
Do you?
Avino or ASM.
Avino,
Uh,
silver and
yeah,
gold. Yeah,
yeah, that one's been popping for me pretty good since the beginning of the year.
that's it. Okay, okay. Yeah,
So it's like, got some good numbers on that.
we're gonna bring another guest in here in a second. he is definitely into the lithium trade. He's done very, very well, and he sees some things out there that others might not see. We're going to bring him on here in a second. But you like Avino? You think some of the smaller baby knockouts like that have the big deposits and they got the resources, a good management, and all that will do very well? You think?
I'm kind of looking at this one, and I was kind of peeking at what is it, GoRo?
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, okay. You're looking at some of the others, yeah, some of the others.
I was
Some of
looking at some of the others, and just kind of had been following those for a while, and got a
the,
couple. But the one that I really follow is ASM for some reason. I just took a liking to it, and I'm
took a
not
like
really big in stocks. That's your corner. But I just kind of took a liking to the ASM and just kind of saw where it was going and kind of liked where it was going. So I think I pretty much doubled my money in that one. So that one worked out really good.
good, very, very good. We're gonna switch it up a little bit here. We're gonna add to the stage here KP Video News. How you doing, Mr. KP?
Oh, I'm doing okay. And yourself? Doing all
Good,
right.
good.
Hanging in
Yeah,
there. Hanging in there.
yeah. You in here with me, and we're discussing gold and silver and a little bit of the resources tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Sounds like a winner. Who
just
who is
chopping it
who
up.
is your guest there? Who's your guest there? What's your
Lawrence,
name?
that's Lawrence. You speak up, Lawrence. Can't nobody hear you.
Hey, how you doing? It's like I was just just listening to you guys just talk there for a second. But
Yeah,
how
that's
you
the
doing, man?
strip. The strip is it all the way from Ohio.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
In Ohio.
Yeah, that sounds like a winner, man. I was
yeah.
watching your boy. I'm watching your boys tonight playing against the Yankees over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, out there in
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yep.
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cleveland. Yeah,
Who,
Cleveland,
who
Ohio.
won? Who won the game tonight?
Well, the Yankees came back and won.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they came back. Yeah, they
oh,
came
wow,
back. Yeah, they came back in the ninth inning, man, and won the game. Yeah,
wow. Yankees are
yeah,
something, man. Yeah,
yeah.
they're tough. They're tough.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, man, you guys, I missed out because see, I had another call that I was on, and then I
Mhm.
got your message, but I was trying to respond to your message. I didn't even see that you had sent me a link. And I said, wait a minute, he sent me a link over here, so let me jump on
Yeah,
right quick.
yeah.
I didn't know if you were still on. Let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah, you in the
Oh,
house, man. You in the house. We just chopping it. We just chopping it
yeah.
up tonight. It was such a good week. Lawrence, he agreed to come on. It was a good gold and silver week. We were just talking about gold going over 2,700 an ounce and silver going over $33 an ounce. And our little stocks is just doing what they do. Our little
Okay,
baby knockouts. And
I hear you. I hear
so
you, man.
so you were hot. I know you hot on that lithium area. You.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm hot on the lithium, man. I mean, the only one that I really hate that I didn't get a chance to get in, and I don't know why they stopped me and blocked me from getting in. And you know the one,
Yes,
That Patriot
Patriot.
Metals, that
Yeah,
Patriot Metals. I had a feeling that it was going,
he was gonna
really
pop.
do something, but I could not put that trade in for whatever reason. I tried and tried and tried, and it would not go through. And
Well,
and then the next thing you know, it blew up, and I'm like, wow, I missed that. I missed the boat on that one. But I got in with Nevada Lithium, and I'm looking right now at some African lithium and some South American lithium stocks that I'm checking out. Uh, I'm just trying because let's face it, man, they're going to be making batteries until they come up with a new technology. They're going to need it. They're going to need that lithium to make these batteries for these, all these electric cars they're talking about building for the future. And I'm telling you, it's lithium is looking pretty good. It's looking
yes,
pretty good right now.
you're gonna have another shot because Patriot right now is the market crashed, and some of those stocks right now are looking really, really good. Nevada Lithium, believe it or not, that's a baby knockout in the books that I added to here recently at like 8 cents or something. That's I don't want to talk my book, but we all know if it's in the book, if it's open
Yeah.
game, you put it
If
in
you
the book.
if you getting in there at 8 cent, 10 cent, 12 cent a share, man, it's you going in there, you buying thousands of shares. It's like, get them now. Get them. Why would you wait till they turn like $1, $2, or $3 when you can get them for pennies?
Exactly.
Get in. You got to get in the game.
Exactly. Get in. Lawrence, one of the one stock he was mentioning, Nevada Lithium, also has boron. Now that boron is used, is a shortage too of boron. Is which another metal out there that they need because they're going to be doing these nuclear reactors and everything. So Nevada Lithium, not only do they have the lithium, but they got the boron also. So it's something we're going to just keep our eye on here in the future. That's one little area here.
Yeah. Well, I think most of your western states got a lot of boron. Remember the 20 Mule Team Borax company where they are mining right there on the Interstate 58.
Right off I've passed
58
that.
right there. Yeah. So they've been getting boron out of that one site for over 100 years.
Yeah, that's
because don't forget they've been using that to make soap powder out of, but they have other uses for it now.
Right.
But yeah, they've been mining that for over 100 something years, man.
Yeah, you drive by, you see that big, you see the big stockpile there,
Exactly. They even named a city. That city right there is called Boron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same with some of the like some of the little silver towns that are coming back now, and some of the little gold towns that are coming back. It's interesting how things go around and then
they come back eventually.
Come back.
Right. Because think about it. When they had the gold rush that they were going like back, that was back in the 1850s, 1840s, 1850s. So now you're talking about all this time has went past, and that gold has had a chance to replenish itself with rain and all the erosion and everything that has come along. But I have to get some more details on this gold mine that had some people got trapped in this gold mine in Colorado this past week.
Yeah.
And I want to try to get some update on that.
Yeah, I heard one person died, but I think they got everybody out, right?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I need to get an update on.
Anybody know?
I think they did.
They got them all
out? They got them out? They got them out? Okay.
Good. Yeah, that was and those were tourists, right? They were going on a touring trip is what I heard. Yeah. I mean, mining is dangerous for the miners, let alone somebody going on a little tour.
Right.
I tell you, my uncle, bless his heart, he was a miner. He was a copper miner in Arizona at San Manuel. I mean, this finger was cut off, and that one, he had half of that one, and the accidents, and it was tough. Mining is a tough, dirty job, man. That's why, a lot of people, not in my backyard. We don't want it here. We don't, it's tough to get permitting and all for all these mines and stuff. But America's going to have to do something because everybody's cutting us off. So
right.
What are we going to do?
So that's what's happening with the a lot of that uranium that was coming out of Africa, and you have those African countries in the northwest part of Africa that are joining forces, and they're pushing the United States and France and a couple of other countries. They're pushing them out. They're saying, no, man, you're going to have to give us what this stuff is worth. You've been cheating us all these years. Now it's time to pay. And they had to stop France from going in there. They wanted to go in there and bomb the place. But the United Nations was like, no, man, you can't do that. It's like, you know, just for this particular mineral that you want to go in and just, you know, obliterate people for, it's like, come on, the humanitarian ramifications behind that. But Russia was smart, and what they did was they kind of like moved into the vacuum and decided, well, we're going to back the Africans and supply them with whatever they need, satellites and weapons and everything else they need to protect themselves. But at the meantime, let us buy some of your uranium. Cut the deal with us. You don't have to cut it with the West. So they, you know, it's getting kind of tricky out there. This world is getting carved up again. It's getting carved up again.
Yeah, it is. It is. Ladies and gentlemen, you're with the Stock Scoop. I'm Mickey D. I'm with KP Video News, and I'm with Lauren Stripley, best-selling author. We're just chopping it up tonight. Go ahead and chime in with your questions. We're just discussing, you know, some stocks, different stocks for the show, and different companies and what's going on in the world a little bit right now. That I tell you, that African connection, we started several years ago what we call the African uranium super trade. Now, some of those stocks have kind of tumbled a little bit. You know, one of our big hits, Global Atomic, has kind of crashed a little bit because of the coups going on and unstable governments over there. But still, the resource itself is there, and if you want to get it, you know, the France way is not. You know, I could see why the African, I can see why people are loking up on France, period. Because, I mean, if you give them something and then they give it back to you as a loan, I mean, we're giving this to you for money and then you want us to loan it back. A lot of that stuff is backwards. It just don't make sense. What makes sense to them,
exactly.
It doesn't make sense. And we have one of our own here. One of the guests from our show, D Money, right now is overdoing work over in Africa. So we wish him the best, and we'll talk to him when he comes back because he's got some projects he's working on there, and he's seeing what's going on with that.
That's crazy. You know what? But don't forget about China, because China has infiltrated Africa too, and they're going over there and they're getting that rare diatomaceous earth and a lot of other minerals that they're getting from Africa, but they have these big plants, and the only jobs that the African people can get are menial tasks like, you know, custodians and jobs like that, because they're bringing in their own people. They're bringing in, you know, thousands of Chinese people to work in these factories, even though that the places are right there in Africa. So I saw that documentary one time, and this guy, African guy, just sitting on the hill, just looking down at the factory, just wishing he could get one of those jobs. But the dictators that run those countries are like, they live in fat. They're getting their money, but the people are not getting their fair share of the pie, and that's a sad thing that's going on over there right now. But telling you, man, this world is getting kind of tricky. It's getting kind of tricky.
I tell you, we're not a political channel or anything, but I tell you what's going on in America with the election and all the misinformation, disinformation, and
it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much.
It's really.
We only got a couple of weeks left, man. And I'll be glad when these couple of weeks are over, so this thing could be done with. Hopefully, you know, hopefully, yeah. What's the climate like? What's the climate like over there in Ohio? Where you at? What city are you in? What city are you in?
I'm in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I had a few coworkers I had from Cincinnati, and so a couple from Cleveland, and a couple of guys from Dayton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. home of the Ohio players.
Yes, yes. Dayton's.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Ohio,
yeah,
Ohio.
yeah. A lot of my musician friends from Ohio, man. They got some good musicians there. I got to give it to you.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ohio. Yeah,
Hamilton.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My boy from Cleveland was always telling me about how they were so really kind of close to Detroit, and they would go to Detroit a lot and party and shop and buy clothes and stuff. So I think the guys in Cleveland and Detroit kind of got that swag. They got that swag, man. They love their different color suits and stuff. These the older guys anyway, back in
Yeah.
the day.
Oh, they're still on it.
They're still on. They still on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
yeah. So
lot of
I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago myself, so I know about that Midwest flavor. I know all about that.
yeah, the
uh,
back in the day, you used to go to house parties, it wasn't all that shooting and people wasn't
yeah,
acting a fool. You used to go,
yeah.
go dress up, have a good time. But
Right,
times have
right.
changed.
Yeah,
Times have
yeah.
changed. Now, Strip, give us firsthand. Now, you're not far from Springfield, Ohio. Now, a lot going on in Springfield, but is it as much going on as they say?
No, it's like from what I understand, it's the Haitians have been there for like since 2015. It's not like the way they made it sound at first is like they just
They
came and
just
dropped
arrived,
like
right? They just
Mhm.
arrived. And,
well, no, they made it sound like they just came through one day and
yeah,
just dropped like 20,000 people on there. But
right.
you know, from what I've been reading and what I've been seeing, it's like Springfield was kind of like a dying town
Right.
because it's because Dayton is kind of dying too, and it's like just right there next to Dayton. So people are leaving, as soon as they graduated, or so they were leaving, and then they kind of brought the people back, and then it wasn't like I guess that when they brought the Haitians in, they kind of rejuvenated a couple of things, and got the town kind of going. But I think
Going in now.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that they were down pretty low. It's like Springfield. I think that they were only the population is pretty much.
So they
So
were
basically, what you're saying is that they helped revitalize the city.
That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I haven't been up to Springfield. I went up, usually I go to Yellow Springs, where Dave Chappelle is, different
Okay.
places like that.
Yeah.
But it's like Springfield. It was just, there was really nothing up there.
Mhm.
So now it's like I guess they brought that up. I guess that they'll probably, who knows, they might make room or, but
yeah, it was a
Wow.
made up story anyway. I mean, they said it was made up. So, but it really was heartbreaking for, the school kids and all that. Everybody had to go through all that stuff. But
yeah,
then they double down on it, So when they double and triple down on that stuff, it's kind of crazy.
yeah.
But yeah, it kind of you guys right now. Ohio is in a good place though. That pretty much for the most part, that's kind of blown over a little bit. Would you say?
I sure hope so. It's like I think it's kind of going away, and I don't know because here in Ohio, it's like I guess we never really talked about it.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
like,
an issue. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, where we're at in Cincinnati, we never really talked about it, but another city that we have is Middletown, because it was
Mhm.
it all depended on the steel and around Dayton and everything before was the paper industry and things like that, and we had a couple of big players move out, because there was Mead paper company and everything, and a long time ago it was NPR.
Mhm.
So they had a lot of things, pull out of Dayton. So Dayton is kind of they're
Right.
trying to get on
Yeah.
track, so just kind of
Yeah. I think that's probably happening in a lot of Midwestern cities, going all the way over from Chicago all the way, man, all the way across. Because it's like Gary, Indiana, used to be a booming town that was really built around the steel industry. And so when the steel, they started, breaking the steel companies down because they wanted to bust those steel unions down. A lot of factories started shutting down in the 70s, in the late 70s and 80s, moving to places like Mexico. First, they started going to Mexico. They sent a lot of that work to Canada. And when they discovered they can get a lot of things done cheaper in Taiwan and Japan and China, that's now they talking about they want to start building up new factories here in the United States. But one thing I can say that a good move that Joe Biden made was getting these tech companies to start making the computer chips here in the United States.
Yeah, it's a good move. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
because we were stuck with no cars.
Yeah.
No new cars, man, for a while.
Yeah.
Mickey, no new
what happened to
cars.
me. Yeah. I had to take it back and get a chip for a car. What are you talking about? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
There was parts. We had issues.
Right. But we're bringing the manufacturing back to the United States. And that's why certain people that sell products and they say, well, buy this product, I got a black-owned business. But it's like, that's all good, but your products are made in China, man. I can't support that. Yeah. So it's not personal. It just rubs me the wrong way. Why didn't you open up a factory here? Why didn't you create a factory in Harlem or White? So, South side of Chicago, those people need jobs. They need jobs. It's like, sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they need jobs, man. But I don't know. This economy, here's the ticker. The economy in the United States is actually pretty good. I mean, if you look at the stock market, the stock market's at an all-time high. Yeah. Gold is at a high. All these things are booming, but it's the working class and the poor that are suffering, the people that don't have investments, the people that are just living day to day or check to check. These are the people that are suffering. And how can you have so much prosperity that these people are willing to sacrifice the middle class and the lower class, so-called, I'm not going to even call them lower class. I'm going to say the underprivileged people. If they can't afford to buy your products, how does that affect your bottom line? When it's like a $7 minimum wage, man, come on, man. You're talking about $7 minimum wage on a federal level. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
That's way out.
If you're a kid in high school and you at home with your mother and father, $7 ain't bad. But if you're trying to raise kids and you got a family and you working a garbage minimum wage job, you're gonna have three of those jobs, and you still not gonna be making it the way you should. It's like that's the downside of the economy now, and that's the high cost that they're passing on. Because you can't tell me that anybody that owns any products that they sell in the supermarket, their prices should be that high when they were the only ones open during COVID. They were the only ones still making money. The supermarkets never closed. They never closed. So why are your prices so high right now? It's just price gouging. It's price gouging, and actually the president has no control over the price of food. He has no control over the price of gas. Yeah. But they want to make it like that's an issue for a president to solve. And it's like, it really can't be solved by a president. It has to be solved by those greedy people in Congress turning away those briefcases full of money that they accept from the lobbyists that are trying to.
That's not going to stop.
That's not going to stop. So
influencing and influence peddling and all that in Washington. It's not going
to stop. If the working class people could put their money together and give Congress money, then they would get help. But that's not going to happen. You got to feed your kids every day. So the big oil companies and pharmaceutical companies can write blank checks all day long. They're making big profits, man.
Yeah.
Huge profits.
it's when you travel around the world, right? You know, people always say that America's a pill nation. You know, we're a country of pills. And
Right, right. Yeah,
everybody else has all these other different ways of
right.
doing things.
Yeah, I
America,
mean, we didn't used to be this way. Don't forget, your grandmother and your great grandmother and all them always had some home remedies.
right? They did.
Yeah, you got a cold here, eat this chicken soup. You'll be
Yep.
all right. Get under this big thick quilt that I sewn up myself, and
Yeah.
get under that quilt, and you sweat all night. I guarantee the next morning that cold will be gone.
Be gone. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
It,
this is like
yeah. It's
yeah,
we've gone to a little bit of medicine. We done gone medicine mad in
man.
the
Yeah,
USA. You
yeah.
know.
Right, right. When I injured my ankle, and the doctor told me, well, I think you're going to be on this pain medication for the rest of your life. I said, no, I'm not either, partner. That's not going to happen. But then sent me to this place called pain management, which I had never heard of. And pain management was the biggest pill mill out there, because you would go there for physical therapy. And then after that, they would literally give you your medication right there on the spot. You didn't even have to go to the pharmacy to get it. The pain management had the medicine. So it's like, wow, man, but you had to go there every month. You got to go there every month. It's like, okay, well, you got to take a urine test today. So what's all this about? Well, they want to see if that medication is in your system or not. So if it doesn't show up, that means that you're not taking these opioids that they're giving you, that you're probably selling them and doing something else with it. But that's
Yeah. It's
big
crazy.
business, man. Big business.
Yeah, a lot of our medications, you know, you should take them as needed, but people just gobble. You know, even when they don't need them, you know, some people you get addicted. You know, that addiction out there is really, really terrible. You know, anybody that's out there that needs help, get help. You know, that's I've seen pills destroy people in my family, so I can imagine others out there, you know. And you guys can
Right.
weigh in with your comments. Let us know here. I'm with KP Video News, and I'm with Lauren Stripling, best-selling author. We're just chopping it up tonight. We're talking about resources. We're talking about the different stocks. We're talking about the baby knockouts. We're talking about lithium. We're talking about gold and silver because they're on the run right now. And I know you guys' accounts are on swole, especially after today. Everybody's doing a little better. And and congratulations to all of you for being patient, you know, because it's taken a while for these stocks to hit. After all, you know, some of the books, Junior Silver Mining Stocks Ready to Explode, Possible 1,000% Gains. This book was written 4 years ago. So, you know, those stocks in there are exploding now. How to invest in uranium now? Right here. These uranium stocks are exploding now, you know. But us that were in there early, like Lawrence, like KP, in there early, we want Wall Street to chase us. We don't chase them, we replace them, guys. And we're looking at other areas now while everybody, the media and everybody's gaga goo goo over silver and gold and uranium and stuff. We're already there. We're already positioned. We've been there. That's what we do with the baby knockouts. So when KP was talking earlier about some of those ones, like Nevada lithium, you know, an 8-cent stock right now that's got a big giant stockpile of lithium, and they've got that Bonnie Claire, big, you know, they have these big deposits and stuff. They can grow. That's what we look for. Earlier, if you didn't join us, Strip gave us his favorite baby knockout. Tell us about that again, Strip. What was that one?
ASM or Vino.
ASM, Avino. Yeah. Vino, silver, and gold. Yeah, that one right now is up big this year. They have a good deposit. These companies will do very, very well as we go further and further into these cycles, ladies and gentlemen. But you guys, one area I want to hit that we haven't hit, and all three of us did very, very well back in the day. KP, are we going to have another shot at making some money with this cannabis trade? I've been teasing people and telling them at the end of the year we were going to have a
Yeah.
cannabis trade. But
Yeah,
Washington, what's
right,
up?
right. Well, I mean, Washington D.C. is they've been trying to get some things done, but they're so focused on the election right now that they're so side. Everything is just put on hold. Uh, they tried to. I believe they dropped the marijuana down from a schedule 1 to a schedule 3. I believe.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're trying to do it now.
right, right. So they want to work it down, and it just a lot of states are just coming up with their own thing and just saying, well, okay, we're just gonna decriminalize it altogether on the state level. That they're working in a few states, they're working that out, and like California, they talking about, well, they want to people that have been locked up for marijuana that were nonviolent, they want to try to let them out. But what I'm thinking of in the future, as far as the marijuana stocks are concerned, is on a global tip, because places like Colombia, uh, well, if any guys that are like my age, and I'm in my 60s, they know that Colombia knows how to grow some
Right.
pretty good marijuana. That was like around in the 70s, they were selling it in the United States.
Colombian, yes.
But other countries are thinking about getting into the marijuana trade, like I said, Colombia and Peru, and couple of countries in Africa want to try to get in on it too. Of course, Canada, they're the ones that's like ahead of the game
Right.
as far as the legalization and all that stuff is concerned.
Yeah,
Oregon, the state of Oregon, they about a year ago, well, maybe about a year, maybe 2 years ago, they legalized all drugs are legal
yeah.
in the state of Oregon. All.
Yeah.
So that means if you get caught with whatever, they're not going to. They might write you a citation, but you're not going to jail.
Yeah.
You know.
Strip is in the latest state in the United States to legalize for adults in Ohio. So Ohio it's only been a couple months or so, right? Since Ohio has done their thing. How is it working out there? What are they saying? Are there more arrests or more it's working out, or still have big long lines, or what? What's going on in Ohio?
Well, where I'm at, it's pretty quiet. It's like when it first opened, we talked about the lines, but I don't know. I haven't really heard too much about it. It's kind of like just one of those things where life goes on.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal. It's like it's there and it's everywhere. So
Right.
Yeah,
It's there. I can understand that. It's there. It's available. Whoever wants it, they can get it. It's
right.
like his same thing here in Vegas. I mean, it was a big boom that everybody when they first legalized marijuana, people were standing in lines all night. It opened at midnight, and they were standing in line all night to get it. And then all of that went away. It all went away. But I think the majority of the marijuana sales that's done here is like from people that come from out of town, that come from other states that don't have legal marijuana, and they come here on like a marijuana tourist type deal. We want to go to Vegas. They tell the Uber driver, whatever, take us to the dispensary so we can buy some of this and then take us to our hotel room. But
Yeah.
the money that people are making is nowhere near what it's gonna be. I'm really upset at the fact that they made it cost the cost of getting your licenses and getting approved to get these licenses and stuff. It seems like that's been brought to my attention that's been it's like discriminatory to certain people, trying to keep certain people out. And the only thing you can do at that level is just say, okay, if you don't have the money, you can't get in. But it's a little bit deeper than that. Wow, it's sad, man. It's really sad. The same people that use it the most, that go to jail the most for it, are the ones that are locked out, that won't get a chance to do it legally or sell it legally.
yeah, that part, I think that's what's holding up right now. Washington. Some people want, more equity brought into the law, and then others want they want the money. Let's face it, a lot of investors are kind of, some are greedy, and especially when it comes to something like cannabis. It didn't affect them and it didn't affect their family, but they can put up a little bit of money and make a whole lot of money on the backs of these people that are doing time for a joint, or having a little half of a little roach or something. They doing time. Whereas, you look at other things, and you can have felonies or what have you, and if you've got the right situation, the right contacts and everything, you won't do a day. So it's really kind of, when it comes to that cannabis thing, it's, this half dozen here, 60
Right,
here,
right.
kind of,
Yeah.
shaky.
If you look like me, your best bet is to invest in the cannabis stocks. Invest in the cannabis stocks and forget about trying to own a dispensary, because they make it so difficult for you to get it. But you can get the stocks all day long.
Yeah.
You can invest in the stocks all day. Just do your homework and invest in some marijuana stocks that you see that are, doing okay. Follow them for a minute and make a informed decision. It's not really that hard to do. I think a lot of times people want you to do the work for them on that level, but still, it's not that hard. It ain't that hard.
And in the Baby Knockout newsletter, we will do the research for you. Both of our members of the Baby, you guys get it. You guys see how we get down with that, and we got some definite winners in there. And some of these investment cycles, they're up and they're down, they're up and they're down. Let's face it, we had stocks that went from $1 in cannabis to $60, and now they're back at $1 or $2. So there's cycles. Like if those same stocks get some sort of legalization in America, they're going to go back up. We're going to have another big cycle. So it's a wait and see thing, because we've been faked out so many times when it comes to cannabis. Because you got people like McConnell in the Senate that said, they'll never have it during his lifetime. So
right. Well, he's over there in Kentucky, man. They make a lot of money locking people up for marijuana in Kentucky. So it's like, that's part of their economy. The prison complex is part of the economy for certain states. So, come on, man, they feed off of that. It's just a whole new way of basically slavery, if you ask me. It's like, okay, but still, marijuana's here. It's here. It's been here forever. It was here before you got here, before I got here, before a man got here, and it's going to be here after we gone. So they're making a lot of different products out of it, just like, but then you have those that don't know the difference between the CBD and the marijuana. I mean, the hemp and the marijuana, where they get the CBD from the hemp. The hemp doesn't get you intoxicated. So they're making a lot of products out of that. They're making clothes out of it. They're making different types of lotions and things of that nature, stuff that you can put in your hair products. They're making a lot of different products out of these things now. And it's only going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's huge. It's here to stay. It ain't going nowhere.
Right. It's not going nowhere. I had a friend that was in the hospital that had stomach surgery, and they actually gave him some marijuana pills to increase his appetite. This is in the hospital. So yeah, they're using it, but it's like they're using it, but at the same time they say, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody we're doing this, It's there. Yeah.
there's been some money put aside too for some medical experimentation out there, medical research and all that right now, which is good. It's positive, but at the end of the day, they're not going to, because Schumer and the Democrats were in position to ram it down the throat. They had the majority, and I don't know why they didn't, and then McConnell will block anything and everything. He's not in his lifetime, so we're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck on the federal level. That's why states have been doing what they do.
Right, right. We stuck for now. Because a lot of these old guys are leaving. They checking out.
Yeah, they're checking out. Right.
McConnell, he ain't coming back. That's why he released that book. He's not coming back. He ain't coming back, man. It's like his time is up. He's not. It's like, yeah, he's old. He's ill. He's not coming back.
No. I was talking to a friend in a foreign country, and I was trying to explain to them that process they have to go to. These old guys they got to die out, because they're going to be in power until forever. They're not going anywhere. You gotta,
as long as people keep voting for them.
Yeah,
they're going to be around. They're going to be there. So the people have to change their attitudes as far as what they want to do in life. If they want to get some positive things done, they're going to have to vote and put the right people in to get those positive things done. If you see somebody's doing something negative and stupid, don't vote for them. Plain and simple. Your Marjorie Taylor Greens and all these other crazy people. Don't vote for them. Get them out of there. It's like that's easy to do. If somebody else is running against them, vote for the other person. It's like that's not hard. It's election season right now, and I don't really want to take your show. This is your show. I don't want to get off into that whole political.
Well, you don't want to talk about the bad Bush built. What was that?
No. You know why? Because those people that follow them are never, ever going to change. They're not going to change no matter what you do, no matter what you say. So I don't really try to get into that debate with people that are drinking the Jim Jones Kool-Aid. I'm not falling into that trap. And so, it is what it is. It is what it is.
For Miss Crockett. Is she something?
Crockett.
She got my vote.
Yeah, Crockett is amazing. She's amazing.
That's a bad lady.
Yeah, she's amazing. She put them back on their heels. She put them back in their place, and they can't wait to see her leave. But I hope she's around till she's 80.
Me too. I hope she goes all the way, because she's what they need. She needs that fire, and she's as smart as ladies just, In fact, her and her crew, the sisters gonna have a lot to say about who wins this election.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. But hey, man, I'm gonna have to check out. I'm gonna have to check out here.
Yeah.
But it was good meeting you, my brother. And I'm gonna turn it over, leave you and Mickey go ahead on and finish up what you was doing. I just want to chime in on that lithium. That lithium is the thing that people out there, lithium, uranium, gold, silver, get in, get the books. You listening to the master right now. He knows. So get Mickey's book.
Thank you.
Yep. So I'm going to chime out and hey, good luck to everybody, man. And keep doing what you're doing, brother.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Strip, you there? Yeah.
Sure.
How you doing? I know you got a trip you have to make tomorrow also. So it's kind of late and
it's only 45 minutes. So.
Yeah. Oh, your trip. Oh, okay. You good there. You good. Yeah, it was nice. That was KP Video News. It was so good for him to chime in, which is really, really cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought we'd get some questions, though. I don't have the question thing cut on or something. Something's going on. I don't know what's happening. But Yeah, we don't have any comments or anything that I can see, or any questions or anything. I don't know.
Well,
So
maybe everybody's
let me go
maybe
back.
they've been informed, and now they have the knowledge.
Yeah, well, we like to hope so, but we I mean, gold and silver look like, there's going to be a pullback, but it's just not going to happen today or tomorrow. This thing is rolling. We've broken out of a big time, multi-year uh, areas there. So it looks like these resistance points are, null and void. It looks like it's off to the races, possibly, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, they've been like anticipating it for years, and it's like I guess it's finally just kind of happening because it's like stocks, different things like that. It's like gold's always been a steady. So and then silver's kind of since it's affordable now, or somewhat affordable.
Yes. What?
Still like that's still my bet.
Yeah. I'm putting, I've got a lot of baby knockouts, and I tell anyone out there, since you get the baby knockout newsletter, I've put price points on some areas here, some makeup trades on your last list of gold and silver stocks at seven, I think it's 8, 9, and 10. Those stocks are makeup trades right now, and they're starting to do their thing. If you've been adding and adding to those, and you've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 100,000 shares or so, just hold on, because they're going to go much, much higher in our opinion. So yeah, it's a trade. It's here. People have been waiting, like you say. It's here. So we got to hold on for dear life here. Hodl with these stocks. Are you doing anything with before I let you go? Are you doing anything with Bitcoin
No,
right now?
no, I think,
No, not this run.
no, I just never really got into it. It's
This,
uh, I just haven't done the due
you
diligence,
haven't.
hadn't looked through it,
Yeah.
and it's
Well, you gold and silver. A lot of people either like gold and silver, or they like Bitcoin. It's like the older crowd. Is what they've been saying. It's the stereotype. Older people like gold and silver, while the young people like uh, they like other, Bitcoin and other areas and stuff. So yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like just having things out in cyberspace.
yeah,
You know,
that
I just think of it like with gold and silver, it's tangible, and stuff like that. But when you start getting out in cyberspace, and I just that just kind of blows my mind because I guess I'm more of a visual kind of person and not so much analytical. But
mhm.
from being analytical and from that standpoint, it probably makes a lot of sense. But just to say, well, with the password thing, and
Yeah,
all
your
that
wallets.
wallet, and it's like you got miners and
Yeah,
all this stuff, and it's sort of like, hey, still not seeing how that works, not buying
yeah,
it yet.
not quite registering. With a lot of people, it's not. A lot of people really, they're kind of skeptical of something new like Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
it's caught on quite a bit. And we did the last halvening when Bitcoin was cut down, and then we did this one, and we did very well with the miners. With the different companies we had, different, Hive Digital now, and Marathon, and Riot. Those companies did really, really well for us. Hut 8, uh, those companies, phenomenal. Uh, the last run up, and now they did good this run up also, and people are in and out of them. They're trades. By no means am I telling anyone to invest in Bitcoin as an investment. It's a trade for us. We're not stockbrokers. We're not money managers. We're not financial advisors. Please consult your local money manager, financial advisor for all any and all your financial needs. But we do dabble in that area just a little bit. But Lawrence, you have any shout outs you want to give anybody? Is Miss you were Miss Ursula? How is she doing? And she's doing
Ursula's
all
doing,
right.
yeah, she's doing good. And we're gonna have lunch tomorrow.
Are you
So
okay?
yeah, her and Cherry King. So a couple of us
Okay. Yeah.
lunch, and just kind of talk about their investments, whatever, just kind of talk a little bit about everything.
Okay. You have to give them a shout out and tell them you stayed up late doing the scoop. You stayed up a little late taping. Even though we're supposed to be live. Are we live? Are you out there? KP let us know we're out there. But hey, it's been fun. We'll do it again. When we have the sometimes technical difficulty, it is what it is. But I just wanted to have you on board because I know gold and silver are going crazy right now, which is very, very good. People are making a lot of money. Our baby knockouts are going up. You told us your favorite one. We like that one also. Hey, I wish you the best, and we want you to really prosper. And we look forward to talking to you again. Maybe we'll talk to you again when gold goes up another 100 and silver goes up another $5 or so as we march up. Because you've been right on it. You called it months ago. You said we were going to be in this range, but when we get out of this range, that we're going to be going shooting up, and we seem to have gotten out of that range. So we're doing excellent right now. And thank you for your calls.
See if we can get up to 50.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Well, you take care. You have a good evening, and thanks again for joining us.
Okay, thanks, Mickey. You take care.
Take care.
All right.
We're going to end this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. God bless you and your family. Take care.